A popular way for producers to make some additional income is through making sync library music. So this is the kind of music whenever you switch the radio or the TV on and you see an advert or a documentary or even a drama, there's always background music playing. Producing sync music for these libraries are a great way for producers really to earn some extra income. So the way this works is you'll produce some tracks and upload them to a library, and then if you're a video producer working for, say, Netflix or maybe for an advertiser, you'll have your video and you'll go onto the library and try and find some tracks that kind of suit that music. So what we're going to do today, we're going to make a video which is aimed at a holiday resort. So we're going to some bright, lively, upbeat music which will be used in the background for say a hotel who's looking to put together a showreel video for their holiday resort. Once we've made this track, we're going to upload it to sync libraries, and the key to sync library music is you want to give the video producer or the music editor for the video producer the ability to be able to chop up your music to use in different scenes. So you might make a 3-minute track, for example. You'll want some consistency across the track. You're not trying to make a music track that people will listen to on its own. What you're trying to do is keep a theme of the music but have some transitions within there so that the video producer will take bits of your track and use it. So they might only use 10 seconds of the track, or they may use different segments of the track for the beginning of the video, the middle of the video, the end of the video. So one of the really important things when producing this style of music is you've always got to think that the music you're producing is a supporting actor to the primary actor, which is the video. So your music needs to sit in the background rather than, so you're not looking for, you know, immense drops or key changes or so that really. You're looking for some kind of subtle changes so that the music producer can pick bits and pieces out of your video. So to make this video today, we're going to use some real basic technologies. So we're going to use a mobile phone, standard mobile phone, some almost free software that you can download onto your phone called Remix Live. And the reason I'm doing this video is very much aimed at the new producer, the starting out producer, but we won't be covering any complex mixing and mastering techniques in this video. But what we will do is we'll talk about musicality, you know, how to make your music tell a story, and that's really important for producers to be able to learn those skills. And hopefully when we get some income from the track, or when I get some income from the track when I upload it to the library, I'll be able to reinvest that into some more equipment and software so that I can work on some more complex production work really. So we'll discuss the Remix Live now, and we'll start making this track, which is specifically aimed at a hotel group. I'll link to some of the sync libraries in the description to this video, but at the end, once we've made this track, I'm going to go through some top tips for using sync libraries. So make sure you stay to the end to hear them five different tips. And also, if you are interested in this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, this is very different than making music, say, for Spotify. If you're making your own music for Spotify, you may be looking to make 10, 12 tracks for an album to release on Spotify, where with Sync Music, we're looking to make generic music to support a video of some kind, and we're looking to make at least 200 tracks before we start to see any income, really. So if you're typically taking 5 days to make some of your own music for an album, then you'd be looking to reverse that really and make at least 5 tracks a day for sync music. So here's the first tip for making sync music. Always start off with a brief in mind. Now, generally, when you're making for a sync library, you don't know who the customer's going to be, what they're going to use the video for. But it's important in your mind that you have a scenario in mind, you have a video in mind, and then you make the track to that video. So my second tip is not to spend a huge amount of time on sample selection or developing your own sounds for sync music, because really we are looking to produce a couple of hundred tracks. If you need to do that, say, in a 3 to 6 month period to start generating some income, then developing your own samples is probably not the way to go. You won't have enough hours in the day to do that. And the third tip is to make sure that you produce a range of music. Now, you as an individual have a preference for a certain style of music. However, when you're looking to make 200 tracks, you don't really want to make 200 tracks within exactly the same genre with a similar feel, because what you're looking to do is broaden your audience, really. So making different types of music for different types of scenarios, always having that video in mind of who's going to buy the track and what they're going to use it for. So my fourth tip is about selecting the right sync library. Now, there are many, many sync libraries out there. And if you are starting out, I would pick one of the larger sync libraries with a broad audience before you find a niche. And at that point, when you've got a body of work, you can approach some of the more specialist sync libraries who might work harder, shall we say, to try and get you placements on different videos. And my fifth tip is to ensure that your music always plays the supporting role. The lead should be played by the video that your music is supporting.